What's up, YouTubers? I'm going to go over 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. And this is actually a very popular fragrance. This is sold a lot in the European market, and it's a heavy clubbing scent, for one thing. I say that literally. I mean, this stuff has a lot of amber and woodsy notes in the base, which give it a lot of heat. And it has a lot of sweetness. It's almost like a bubblegum sweetness throughout the fragrance. But what this does is it kind of gets a rich, woodsy, leathery tone with a lot of fruit, and that way it kind of keeps a sweet, almost unisex smell. Now, in some people this will work, and some people this will be a complete and utter disaster. So you always want to test this one out. And this one I would recommend if you like Joe Baume and you like Le Male and you like the heavier scents. This is for you. I mean, this is a gourmand and a half. And this one definitely has the heavy sweetness to it. And there's a lot of people who aren't going to go for that. So that's just one thing about it. And, you know, the bottle definitely has that kind of gold brick style to it. So I didn't buy this one. I got Ted Lapidus Black Soul because it smells like 1 Million, except it doesn't have as much citrus or sweetness to it. It has more spice. So, you know, basically this one has just the right amount of spice. You know, they say in Fragrantica it's spicy notes and cinnamon. But what they do with the cinnamon is they combine it with fruit. So it's like an apple pie, or, you know, but you don't smell any specific fruit. It's just a, you know, fresh, spicy, sweet kind of fragrance for a youthful crowd. You know, more like if you're 15 to 25, this is more of a buy. Now, if you're older, I honestly think this one may be a little bit of trouble. I mean, there's people out there who buy this stuff thinking it's the coolest stuff in the world. I gotta wear it, and they go to base notes and say, man, it put people off. So you gotta make sure this one fits you. And, you know, again, the leather and the amber and the woodsy notes and patchouli are the one thing in this that basically keep it from being too feminine. I mean, they just put them in there in the right combination to give it some masculinity, but it's really a very unisex fragrance. And I mean, women can totally wear this. And there's a lot of people who love this one to pieces, and then there's people who hate it. So who can wear this besides like 15, 25? I would say this is more of a nighttime fragrance. I mean, I've heard in base notes of a guy getting fired from work wearing this every day on the job. So that's just a little something about it. And, you know, Paco Rabanne pushes the envelope. Now, his green, the 1970s version, was a very macho scent, and that one's a good one too. It's kind of a heavy macho chaper. It's not classified as chaper, but it has that kind of quality to it. And this one has the sweet gourmand rich spice. You know, it kind of has that fruity spice, but it has a very rich sweetness to it. And this one, honestly, I probably wouldn't reach for it too much if I had it, because I have Pure Malt, and there's so many other scents that I like better. But this one's okay for certain uses. And, you know, should you wear this on a date? Trust me, if the girl you're on the date with likes this fragrance, by all means, use it. But otherwise, don't take a chance on this one, because you might end up killing the whole date, and they may sit across the table if they can't stand the smell. So it really can go either way. But, you know, this is one of those scents where, you know, people are making more aromatic spices, and they're warming it up with a lot of different ingredients, and so this kind of breaks the envelope, because you have your gourmand, but it's not an oriental gourmand like Le Male and Joe Baume are. This has a more fresh, fruity side to it, so it's a kind of a combination between the 90s style and then 2000, where they just put a lot of stuff together, and they combine the fresh and warmth. And in this case, it actually works well for a younger person. Now, this also can hurt the fragrance if you're really looking for a cologne, because there's a lot of people who think this smells cheap as it goes on. It kind of hits a point, and then it falls, and that's the main thing about it. Like Katie Puckrick said, it smells good for 10 minutes, and then it smells cheap. That's the thing about this. This is a test strip kind of fragrance. They are making you a flashy bottle because they want you to buy it. And then the second you buy it, it's going to smell good for maybe an hour, and then it's just going to fall apart on itself. And it's going to smell cheap and obnoxious, and eventually people get sick of this kind of stuff. So a lot of people want to exchange it. You know, you like it at first, but then it starts to get annoying. So basically, that's my review, and thanks for watching.